Okay, hold on. Where's the chair? Okay, there. Don't mind me, I'm just shopping for new games as I kind of want to go in blind, see how, if I can pick up a game or two here. Going in blind here might be nice little pickup. Hidden gem, I don't know. Okay, there's the shelf. There's the games, and pick this one. And we got, ooh, Evergate. This could be interesting. Hello everyone, thanks for watching. ToLocal here with another pickups video. So, yeah, Black Friday came and went, and I actually didn't get too many for Black Friday, but I did get a pretty good handful of games that I know nothing about. Not all of them, of course, but, quite a few that I just knew nothing about and all that. Very, very cheap, so I think I'll start with my 5 Black Friday pickups and then do all the other ones. So, first, we got Danganronpa Decadence. So, yeah, I really wanted a physical of Danganronpa. Love this series, so it includes the first 3 games along with a new one, Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp, which is like a turn-based RPG slash board game kind of deal. And I think the one gripe I have, which is kind of silly to say since it's 4 games in one, it's all on the cartridge too, like one cartridge, is I wish it did include Ultra Despair Girls as well, only because the new game here, Ultimate Summer Camp, is it includes characters from that kind of spin-off one that takes place after the events of Danganronpa 1, but before Danganronpa 2 and all that. And yeah, but if you don't know what these are visual novel kind of mystery games and all that, where it revolves around a prestigious high school called Hope's Peak Academy, where they take kind of the best of the best people. So you have, and this is where you meet like weird, wacky, fun characters. Some who have talents of like being the ultimate swimmer or baseball player or something, and then you get some weird ones. I don't want to say too much because, yeah, it's worth going in and kind of going in as blind as possible and all that. But yeah, basically once you get to the school, something happens, you're kind of trapped there, and you kind of have to solve mysteries there in order to escape, and there's a certain way to escape, and that's all I'll say. And yeah, now, and it's split into like kind of 2 parts, 1 part, or I guess sort of 3 parts, like kind of heavy visual novel, point-and-click adventure, and then sort of mini games, which, yeah, I won't go much into that either, but yeah, really love this series despite kind of its flaws with some of its mechanics and all that. They can frustrate you for sure, but yeah, I love this series. It's a cult classic, and yeah, really happy to add this. Have a physical of Danganronpa finally.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
My name is Hajime Hinata. There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity or a superhero.
This is me. My name is Kaede Akamatsu. I just remembered who I am.
Then, speaking of Spike Chunsoft, another game that I was really looking forward to, but, wanted to wait for a sale and all that before I dove right into it, and Black Friday had it, so it's AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. So this is the sequel to the first game, which is AI, the Somnium Files, where the first game you're playing as Date, and kind of solving mystery there. Again, won't say too much, but yeah, this is a sequel which takes place both after the events of the first game and 6 years later into the future too, where 6 years in the future you're playing as Mizuki, who was in the first game, and kind of the past part you're playing as a new detective called Ryuki. And this game, yeah, it's very Danganronpa-like. It's made by like the same guys along with like the Zero Escape games and all that, which yeah, absolutely love those ones too. And yeah, it's a great mix of kind of point-click adventure and puzzle mystery solving and all that, so love it. And I just beat it. I platinumed this game. I got the platinum trophy, so yeah, really enjoyed this, even though it messed with my head a lot with the story and all that. But yeah, and basically you're solving kind of this murder mystery of what's called the half-body killer and killings and all that, right? Where yeah, someone's kind of biased in half, and that's where it kind of starts. So yeah, really cool game, and yeah, really interested, and hope there's more later coming for this series.
It's on fire. Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Then, one game I was so happy that went on sale, and at first I wasn't going to buy it, but I had like Amazon gift card and all that, and yeah, had money on Amazon, so I went and got PS5 version of Sonic Frontiers, and man, is this game fun. I streamed a good chunk of the beginning of this game, and I absolutely love it. I actually put it on the back burner for a little bit because I wanted to finish a few other games. I didn't want to finish this one too quickly, but yeah, I'm kind of on the second area now, but yeah, it's just so awesome. It's so great to see a 3D Sonic really just thrive, right? And yeah, it's definitely a little weird having Sonic in this kind of, fantasy RPG setting for the open world. It reminds me a lot of the Xenoblade Chronicle games, just the setting of it, at least the first area. But yeah, absolutely love this game, and it's probably my favorite 3D Sonic game ever made, so yeah, really happy with that one. Then one that I actually wasn't going to buy, but it was so cheap, on sale and all that. I played it before, but I didn't own physical of it and all that, and it's the PS5 version of Judgment, so absolutely love this game. I beat Lost Judgment that I got last year for Black Friday and all that, earlier this year and all that, which I really enjoyed that game, so this is great to go back to and kind of refresh my memory with it. So yeah, you're playing as Detective Yagami, who is an ex-lawyer after, kind of defending someone that sort of goes wrong, right? I won't say too much more than that. So he starts his own detective agency with his good friend Kaido, and yeah, the just really cool game where, yeah, you're kind of solving, it's basically Yakuza, right? Like, if you played Yakuza, this is a spin-off of the series, and it's just Yakuza without being called Yakuza, and yeah, fantastic game, really enjoy it, and yeah, I think if you enjoyed the Yakuza games, you'll really enjoy this series too. I think it's going to be big, pretty big for Sega and everything, and the Yakuza team. And then the final one I got, Dusk Diver 2, so, yeah, and try to show, and then, yeah, so this launch edition comes with a few goodies, which I'll show. I didn't really open these, so I'm not going to unwrap the wrapper, but I'll still show what's inside. So yeah, you got CD soundtrack here and all that, so really cool. And you also get a really nice art book and all that, so yeah, there we go. Or a guidebook. Oh, it's probably an art book too. Yeah, okay, it's an art book. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. Now, Dusk Diver, I did a Let's Get Weird video on the first game and all that, and I don't expect people to enjoy it like I did. And I can't get this thing. There we go. I was going to say I can't get this back into the box, but yeah, I really enjoy it, and that's the thing with doing Let's Get Weird is it's, they're not for everyone like any game I recommend. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I still like to talk about it because I enjoyed it and all that, but yeah, and this one, very action-oriented, Dynasty Warriors type gameplay, and, a few new additions, like, unlike the first one where party members were kind of just supports, now you can play as other characters too, and, yeah, but and environments are different, like, the first area you're kind of in an arcade type area, you're fighting on an air hockey table, and all that, so kind of cool, and yeah, little touches, but not big differences with the sequel or anything like that. I didn't expect it, but yeah, and it was on sale, so yeah, wanted to pick it up.
分かってるよ。ただ言ってみたかっただけ。真面目にいくよ。はっ。さらっと。邪魔だ。とどろけないね。さらっとっておく。へや。そりゃ。はっ。と。せや。へや。さらっ。
And then we'll do the blind ones along with, other ones I sort of picked up. So, first, well, the one that I did for my opening skit. So, got Evergate. And the reason why I bought this is, one, super cheap, but two, the cover arts really remind me of Ori and the Blind Forest and all that. So I was hoping this game would be somewhat similar to that, or something that would be just a fun little platformer adventure title and all that. And I have to say, unfortunately, it's not a bad game, but it's just super, super difficult because you're kind of like going through these dream sequences and all that people, and you have this kind of, not sure what to call it, so I'll just call it kind of laser sort of thing where you're shooting kind of crystals and all that, and you're using the crystals to propel yourself to extra areas, and there's challenges through each one to, like destroy all the crystals, get to the end goal in like 10 seconds and stuff like that, and it's just super, super difficult, and and part of it for sure is my fault, my kind of skill and all that, but a lot of it I think is just the game too, where since it's very physics based with how you shoot these crystals and propel yourself, it took me many tries on certain ones, just early on too, where it was very, very difficult and, it felt like it needed to be a bit more polished or something where it gave a bit more leniency, right? So I do want to keep playing more of this, just, yeah, right now I find it very, very difficult, but maybe you'll enjoy it, and like I said, very cheap, so not, not like angry that I buy it or anything, not at all. I'm still interested to try it, and yeah, and that's the chance you take with blind buys, right? And speaking of a cheap blind buy, I came across this, seemed interesting. It's called Songbird Symphony. So, yeah, this is a very interesting Metroidvania musical, really, and platformer, where you're playing as this bird who's raised by a peacock, and, the bird is kind of like, well, I'm different from you. I want to find my, where I came from, my parents and all that, so this bird goes on a musical adventure where he finds other types of birds like owls and all that, and, sings along with them, and yeah, just very cute, very charming, but yeah, it could have been a bit better, I think, because, the music sections aren't super memorable, like a lot of the songs I not going to really remember them or anything, and so something tells me too that this game is incredibly short. I kind of put it on the back burner for now, but yeah, I do want to play it, but something tells me you could probably beat this in 2 to 5 hours, I would say, probably. Just judging by kind of the trophy list and all that, right? But this was so cheap. Like, I got it brand new, I think like $5 or something, so not too bad. And then PS4, I came across this, and again, looked very interesting to me. It's called Lichdom Battlemage, so yeah, it just, again, the front sort caught my eye. It was, I think, I want to say $10 for this? I can't remember, but yeah, just found it, thought I'd take a chance, and yeah, it's not a bad game. It actually has a really cool magic system to it, one of the best I've ever seen, actually. But there are a few things. One, I don't know why the perspective is so weird, because it always feels like you're either crouching or your main character is 3 feet tall. Like, it's just really weird perspective to me. And the other thing too is I might replay this as kind of female character, because the male character is voiced by Troy Baker, and he does not belong in this world. Like, it's funny, you have Clancy Brown, who does a fantastic job as one of the characters in this game, and, you know, sounds like he fits into this universe, but Troy Baker just sounds like he came from present time and is living in kind of this universe, this kind of Elder Scrolls type world, right? So, yeah, but pretty fun game, and I'm interested to check out the rest and all that, because, yeah, the magic, the combat's a lot of fun, a lot of experimentation with that, so really happy with that blind pickup. Then another one that really caught my eye just from the cover and all that. I'm not super far in it, but you know, when it arrived, I looked at the back and it's like, oh, okay. Didn't know it was that type of game. It's Kitaria Fables. So yeah, you're playing as a cat who's a soldier from the city sent to kind of help this village and all that. And what I didn't know is it's actually both an action RPG and farming simulator, so something like what you would get with Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, Rune Factory, whatever one you want to use. And I haven't gone to the farming part yet. Again, I'm very early in this, but I'm really enjoying this one. Like, something about these types of games I absolutely love, even if they're more slow and sluggish or a bit on the easy side or whatever. They're just so fun and relaxing for me, and this game fits the bill for sure. So really, really happy with this pickup, and I'm glad I came across it for super cheap, and yeah, really, really cool. This next one, I knew, like, no matter what, even the name is a ripoff of Pokemon, but it was so cheap, and since I like Pokemon and Pokemon games and played so many of them, like, I wanted to take a chance on this, and it's Nexomon and Nexomon Extinction, so complete collection, and so 2 games in 1, and yeah, it's as blatant of a ripoff of Pokemon as you can get without it calling Pokemon, and yeah, it's kind of what I expected. Looks like a very kind of, quickly made Flash game a lot and all that, but or mobile title, but I have to say, I actually enjoy this game, and again, I think that's a lot to do with the Pokemon stuff, because I just love Pokemon. Eventually I'll get Scarlet or Violet, just with its issues. I'm not in any rush to pick it up right now, but yeah, love these types of games, and since this was incredibly cheap, I'm like, why not? And yeah, I'm enjoying it, despite, because I kind of knew what I was getting into, right? And yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I thought it would be. I'll have to see, like, if the game's super easy, if it's super grindy, all that stuff, but yeah, not bad, I would say, for me. then we also picked, I picked, yes, we all picked this up, all of us together. If you're watching, you picked this up. But, yeah, I also came across this because it reminded me of Limbo, again, the cover art, and it's called Projection First Light. So, yeah, very interesting game where it plays a lot with light and shadow and all that, and playing as, this girl catching a butterfly. There's no dialogue at all. There's no, text dialogue. It's all just done in the music and kind of, visuals and cutscenes and all that. But, yeah, so far I'm kind of enjoying it now. The light shadow part does take a while to get used to because you're kind of moving with the left stick and moving kind of your light with the right thumbstick. It's a bit awkward to get kind of used to and all that, but, early on, pretty happy with this one. And again, super, super cheap. And so, yeah, really happy with that one. Okay, so this one's not Blind Buy. I played, I think, the second one on Xbox because I believe it was free. I can't remember, but this was $10 brand new, and so I got it, and it's Banner Trilogy, or Banner Saga Trilogy, sorry, if you haven't played these are excellent kind of Viking tactical RPGs and all that, and I'll actually open this up because we get tiny art book, it's only 5 pages or whatever, but still not bad. Little poster, I'm not going to open these right now, and then it gets soundtrack. So and Banner Saga, again, if you enjoy your tactical RPGs of Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, Triangle Strategy, Disgaea, wherever one you want, it's a pretty solid series, and, again, $10 for 3 games in one, why not, right? And I really enjoy these games, and I haven't actually checked all of them out, so, that's a bonus. And then, so this next one, I saw a lot of people get this in their Video Games Monthly box, and so I was just looking for prices, eBay, all that sort of stuff, and came across kind of the definitive edition, I guess, of this one for super cheap, and that's Naruto Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto. So yeah, I really enjoy these Ultimate Ninja Storm games and all that. A lot of Naruto ones, even though I don't watch the the anime or anything, you know, I still enjoy the games a lot because they're so fun, so action-packed, and super cheap too. And yeah, so yeah, and everything's included on the disc. There's no like download code or anything, so yeah, I'll actually just show disc where, yeah, it'll say Roads to Boruto there. And yeah, again, really great game, really great series, you know, and not super far into it because I still have to play through all these games and all that, but really wanted to pick this up because I enjoyed these, and yeah, really cool.
Saw that. Take this. You will that. Take this.
Okay, so next up is another blind buy, and yeah, this was super cheap and just looked kind of like a, you know, the cover looked like a fun little kind of Metroidvania type title. So we have Batbarian, so yeah, Batbarian Testament to the Primordials. So yeah, this is the sleeve, which I do enjoy the cover art of the sleeve rather than the game itself, but yeah, just want to show because put these sleeves in like my Xbox cabinet at the bottom and all that, because yeah, I don't want to keep removing sleeves and damaging them or anything. So yeah, just so you know. But yeah, for Batbarian, it's a very, you know, silly kind of Metroidvania. There's a lot of humor in it and all that. Made me laugh quite a few times, and not super far into it, quite enjoying it. So yeah, really cool to add that, and again, super cheap. And I forgot to show too, it also comes with like a little poster and all that. So yeah, just wanted to show that. And now our final final game. So another blind buy that I came across and saw it super cheap on Amazon, and yeah, it actually might still be on sale, who knows, because this was well after Black Friday. Looked really weird, really interesting, so I thought, why not take a chance on it? And it's Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, so yeah, you get the game, and like this is the Divine Edition. It has a full color manual, and not just like a 2-page thing with like a few art and all that. No, it's like full of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of sad to get that excited over manuals and all that, but man, and Exceed, they do an amazing job. Like, I wish, you know, for a lot of stuff like for Neon Falcom games, I wish, like, instead of NIS America, it was still Exceed, because, man, they put in so much stuff. So, inside here, just sort of carefully open things, we got, like, I think it's a 128 page art book, which is really, really cool. We also get like a little charm pouch here. And we get not one, not two, but a 3-disc soundtrack here. So yeah, really, really awesome. As yeah, I'll put all this stuff away after. But for Sakuna, it's a mix of both like an action-adventure side-scrolling kind of RPG, along with a farming simulator. And now I'm not super far into it. I'll eventually do a Let's Get Weird video on this, because I am enjoying myself with it so far. I think others would too. But I will say for the combat, it's a bit sluggish. It's not as free and fluid as you might think it would be. It's very, you know, pretty slow. Like, you can't do a whole lot of combos and all that. There's no dodge and all that. So might throw some people off, along with the farming mechanic, because again, not super far, but it seems like the farming helps kind of elevate your stats, gets you stronger, level you up and all that. So yeah, look forward to a Let's Get Weird on that, because I might actually stream it too, just to show people and all that. Like, I might just start the game over again and stream it, because it's very interesting. But yeah, really happy to pick that up, and that was, again, incredibly cheap.
I can make my tribute every year using only the rice I have on hand at home. How splendid it is to be a high-ranking noble.
Is that so? I myself must put forth every effort. I hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
Too bad, so sad. You can't change the rank you're born into. You're out of here! Look again! Gotcha! Over here! You're out of here! No way! Gotcha! Gotcha!
So, I hope you enjoyed that. So, again, might only been about like 5 Black Friday sales and all that, but pretty much the rest of the games were, just super cheap, and was really cool to find like a good solid amount of, hidden gems here, just blind buys and all that, with Sakuna, and Batbarian was pretty cool. Kitaria, very surprised with that one, and hopefully I'll grow more into Evergate as I get used to the controls and all that, because that's pretty I love the visuals of that game. Just yeah, it's very very difficult. And then yeah, really happy with getting physical Danganronpa and yeah AI Somnium files. That I love that game, and had some issues with it, but yeah, for the most part really enjoyed it. And yeah, everything else. And Sonic Frontiers, fantastic game. So hope you enjoyed. I know this was heavy on PS4 and PS5 titles. There was only one other game that wasn't a PS4 or PS5 game, being a Switch title and all that, but I still hope you enjoyed this regardless. And the good thing about a lot of these games is they're available on other consoles too, of like Xbox and the Switch and all that too, right? So keep that in mind, and hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for more pickups and other videos I do. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos on the channel. Also leave a like and comment, let me know what you guys thought of the video. I do my best to reply to each comment, and also in a timely fashion. Sometimes I miss a comment here or there, but I do my best to read and reply to all of them. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and take care everyone. Bye!